Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Pro here, and today I am here just to talk about a couple things. I'm here on the Pleb Planet in our base here. So the first thing I wanted to bring up, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter or you guys haven't been paying attention, I did change my name. I changed it from the Pro 420 to the TheProVidz. You might be wondering, well, why did you change it? Why'd you change it? We love, we like the 420 at the end of your name and all this stuff. The main reason why I changed it is to have more of a professional appearance when it comes to working with people. Because, a lot of people associate 420 with, whatever they may associate it with. So, that kind of people who are, looking for, like sponsorships and all that stuff, like a lot of it is based upon that. So I just wanted to be, a little bit more professional in my channel, and that's pretty much the main reason why. I've been wanting to change it for a while. I just haven't. It took me a while to change it because I didn't want to change it at all, just because I love that name. I've had that name for the longest time. I've had that name, and hopefully I can get it on my alt or whatever, but it's not available right now. I don't know how long it takes for a name to be available after it's changed, but hopefully I could get that on my alt. That way I can keep it and always have that name with me. But yeah, so I changed my name. So if you see anybody with the name the Pro 420, it's most likely not me. Just to let everybody know. So don't be fooled if somebody actually gets that name and is trying to represent themselves as being me. So just watch out for that if you do see that. Another thing is factions. I know you guys have been wanting factions, and I've been waiting for a minute because there's been a lot going on recently with the faction, like insidings and base moving and stuff like that. And I don't want to give out like where our base is or anything, but I've just been kind of waiting for things to kind of get settled down a little bit. Everybody's just like super crazy right now. So I haven't had anywhere to grind, so we finally got a grinder set up. I don't know if I'm even gonna be able to grind on it because I've got everybody here just waiting to grind. We might have to set up another grinder somewhere around here, maybe over there or something. That way I can grind, get some XP, maybe do like an enchanting episode or make some gear or something like that, because I don't have really any gear at all. I'm wearing Cactus King, and then I wear these because it has obsidian shield, and then I wear this because it has aquatic. That's that's pretty much all I wear right now. I don't have a set. I haven't really been working on a set, mainly just because like I don't PvP like a lot, but it's always good to have a set. My main thing is just raiding, as a lot of you guys know. So when you're raiding, you don't really have to have the greatest gear, so I don't really pay attention to that as much as I probably should. So yeah, definitely gonna try and get some levels, do maybe some book openings, maybe get a little bit of a set going. And you guys are, I don't really know. I've been looking for raids the past few days, and I don't have much money. Like, look, I have $112,000. I don't I don't have much. I haven't been able to do much just because I don't have that much money, and it's hard to find like those little raids to sell the spawners and make that little bit of money so that you could do the bigger raids. It's hard to even find those little raids. So I've been looking. I have been looking. I look all the time. I fly around the world, and whether all these bases are unclaimed, I don't know, but I cannot find any decent, like smaller raids. Every raid that I find is like huge bases, regen walls, all that stuff, and to do those, you need a lot of money, a lot of money. It costs a lot, not only in TNT, but creeper eggs if you use those. The only thing that sucks with the only thing that sucks with creeper eggs now is you can't place them in anything to do with water. So you can't place them in water on the flat surface. You can't place them. You can't place them on a wall. You can't place them in water on a wall. You can't place them on the bottoms of blocks. Like it's so, I don't know why they did that, but it's completely ruined their use for creeper eggs. Like, pretty much what you have to do now if somebody has their spawners water protected is you have to cannon it. And I can understand, like, better cannoners, being able to do that, but not everybody is good at cannoning. So I know they did that for a reason, and that was to prevent people from using free cam and placing creeper eggs. But at the same time, like, using creeper eggs is a huge part of raiding, especially here on Cosmic. I know not a lot of other servers use creeper eggs for raiding, but here on Cosmic, it's a huge thing. So that kind of spoils things a little bit for when you're raiding, and it kind of sucks, especially for when people have regen walls, and not everybody knows how to get through a regen wall. So maybe something will be changed later on, but as of right now, that's the way it is. So finding raids that you can actually use creeper eggs is in itself difficult to find, because everybody water protects their spawners, and it's just, I think if they're going to change their creeper eggs like that, they should make it so that you can't water protect your spawners. I think that's the way it should be, because if you water protect your spawners, literally the only way you can get those spawners is to cannon them. That's the only way you're going to get those spawners, unless you're able to overclaim and mine them. That's the only other way. So yeah, it's kind of, I don't get it. But that, oh my gosh, there's so much lag on the server today. It's kind of ridiculous. That's another reason why I haven't really been playing on here a whole lot. Like, I get like 30 ping to this server, and like I lag so bad. I don't know why, and it's really, really annoying. But that's kind of another reason why I haven't really been playing too much on here. I know you guys do love the faction series, and I'm gonna try and get some more things going, try and get some more money, try and get some gear creation going, or something like that. Who's that? Oh, mutant. So yeah, that's kind of the things that are going on right now. Another thing is, like, my PC, I've been having problems with. My CPU is going out. Like, I have a thing on my computer that monitors it, and I could just sit there and watch my core speeds, because my processor is a 4-core. So I could sit there and watch my core speeds literally drop like half, and that's making it so that I can't play games like H1Z1, Call of Duty, you know, things like that. I might be able to, you know, get away with CSGO. So let me know if you guys want to see some CSGO, and I'll try and see if my computer will allow me to record that. But even while I play H1Z1, like when the core speed drops to half, my whole, you know, like my whole gameplay like gets this, like, it seems like the frames just completely drop. And you know, when I'm trying to record, seeing as in H1Z1 and Black Ops, they're like more of CPU intensive games. So when I try and record and also play, it's almost impossible for me to do that, because I lag so bad from what I'm seeing that I'm not going to be able to, you know, judge where the people are or even shoot them. While I'm playing single player, I have to, like, as you guys know, I just got a GTX 970. If you guys don't know, I just got one, which should be fine for graphics. Like, I shouldn't have any problems with those games whatsoever. And so when I play those games, I have to put my video settings at the lowest possible settings, even just to even play on single player. And it really sucks. It really does. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to, you know, find a job that I can, you know, get some money, because I looked it up for the parts that I would need to upgrade my PC, which would be the processor. If you get the processor, you got to get a motherboard. If you get the motherboard, well, also you have to get thermal paste. If you get the motherboard, you've got to get RAM, and then there was one other thing I can't remember, because I could still use my power supply and, you know, like my hard drives and stuff like that. And I'll probably get a new case, because my case is the biggest piece of crap that you could probably ever buy. I have like a huge 120 millimeter fan in the top of my case. It like takes the air out, and it literally cracked in half. Like I had to zip tie my fan together for it to stay there so that I could use it. So yeah, so I looked it up, and in order for me to get all the parts that I would need, well, the first thing is the processor. So the processor, if I get it off of Newegg, then it is, I think, like $340. That's without the warranty. But there is like local people here that are selling the same processor. The only thing is I wouldn't be able to get a warranty for around $300. So I'm kind of debating on that. You know, it would make it a little bit cheaper, but if I get everything off of Newegg, as it sits now, I have it in, you know, the cart, it's going to cost me just over about $900 to upgrade my PC. So that is what I need to get in order to, you know, start making better videos. So I've been looking for jobs this past, like, you know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you know, I'm just waiting, I'm just waiting to hear back from all these places. That way I can, you know, get that going and get some more money rolling in, because I do make a little bit of money off of YouTube, but I don't make that much, you know. So that's kind of where things stand right now. I know I'm just like standing here, like not doing anything. But anyways, that's kind of how things go. So that's kind of the situation now. I'm definitely gonna keep trying to find some, you know, smaller raids, try and get things going. You know, definitely keep an eye out for that. But you know, until I can find those kinds of things, then I'll probably be doing like, you know, parkour, or, you know, mini games, or you know, puzzle maps, or, you know, whatever it may be. I might, you know, download a mod pack and maybe start, you know, a little series on something like that. You know, I'm not too sure exactly what I'm gonna do, but it's pretty much gonna be Minecraft, unless I could get CS:GO to let me record it. In that case, I'll be posting some like CS:GO videos, which would be cool. You know, I like CS:GO. I haven't played it in a little while, so probably gonna be a little bit rusty, but that's okay. You know, it's just the way it goes. I don't know if I've D-ranked or not. I haven't been on there for a minute to find out, and I haven't played for a little while. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. But, you know, that's gonna be it. Just wanted to kind of, you know, let you guys know what's going on, and because I know I haven't been posting that many videos. I've missed a couple days, and you know, I do apologize for that, but I've been trying to get things, you know, set up, and you know, getting life straightened out. So thank you guys so much for, you know, sticking around, whoever watches my videos. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I might be doing a Q&A here soon, so watch out on my Twitter for that. I'll post on Twitter, you know, telling you guys to send me some questions, and you know, I'll definitely be doing that very soon, so keep an eye out for that. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Yeah.